let's see. So I just happened to be checking up on some thing that was going on with my phone. I was on a conference call, and the conference call kept being dropped. And I tried it multiple times, and it kept getting dropped. So that told me there was something wrong with the self-service. So what I did is I went around and checked the towers in my area, and there's quite a few of them over here, but I checked the closest ones first, because those are the ones you should be on. And I look out here and I see these guys up here changing out this, look like they could be changing it out, or they're modifying it. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing. They've been at it for about half an hour to 45 minutes. And if this is not rolling out 5G, I'm not too sure what it is. But if you could look on the top of the roof, to the right where that guy is at, you can see some let's call them transceivers, right up there. Some people call it radio, but it's a transceiver. And what the transceiver does, it allows the antenna to transmit and receive the radio frequency. So usually it's like a simplex frequency on a regular cell phone. It kind of transmit on one and receive on another frequency. What I believe 5G does, which is the 5G, which is the millimeter bandwidth, it allows you to transmit and receive on the same frequency. And if that's the case, that means you're going to have to, if I'm not mistaken, decrease the wattage on the millimeter band, because it is, how would you say this? The higher the frequency, the lower the wattage should be going out, because if you put, let's say 1 watt of 5G, 1 watt of 5G is the frequency is very close to microwaves that you use in your microwave oven. So if you put more wattage out, it actually would send out dangerous radiation. So what 5G is supposed to do is supposed to come out at a lower wattage, but then you have to put more towers out to allow the system to work properly. And it's based off of beam format, if I'm not mistaken. So basically it tries to locate your phone and sends the closest antenna to your phone. So not only does it give them better ways to track you, it gives them a more proximity of where you could actually be. And on this millimeter wave band, there are going to be quite a few things on it. They're going to be smart cars. They're going to be a lot of your Wi-Fi stuff is going to be on there. Of course, 5G telephones are going to be on there. Those earbuds that you see in the movies, those little earbuds that they have people put in their ears and they're talking to other people, those things will be on that 5G frequency also. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be on it. That millimeter bandwidth is going to get filled up pretty quick, because they got a lot of stuff they plan on putting on there. The stuff that they're going to tell us, the stuff they're not going to tell us, but most of it is going to be like, I want to say like spy equipment, like eavesdropping equipment, wiretap equipment, stuff like that is going to be on it. But the millimeter bandwidth, it allows you to transmit in a small proximity, but actually spread it across a large network, if that makes any sense. In other words, you're putting out probably a little less wattage on your phone, or maybe the same, but probably a little less. And this type of antenna like that would do all the inputs, so that'll amplify your signal, and then it will transmit it across the system or the service, whatever you want to call it. So this right here, I'm not too sure what these guys are doing up there. They could. Yeah, I'm filming him too, cause he said I'm filming him. There's no law being broken. You could film people all the time. It's not for context and.
How you doing?
How you doing today?
Good, you?
All right, not too bad. Just recording what I can see in public.
I notice you've got a Bofang,
Yeah, Bofang is a dual band radio which does UHF and VHF.
but it's usually amateur radio.
You can do amateur radio on it too. That's true.
Yeah, but you don't use it on amateur frequencies. You use it on
No, you're not supposed to
public
unless you have a license. You can do it if you have a license, but you can do it on the GMRS frequency or the FRMS frequency.
My call sign is W1PCM. I have a
W1PCM.
general class radio telephone license from to operate those on the amateur bands.
Uh-huh.
So I'm familiar with those radios.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. 100% right.
Yeah, and then you have an interest in.
No, I have interest in antennas and communication in general. Now, I know that's not a 5G antenna right there, but I'm wondering if they're going to put a 5G antenna up there. That's a tough question to answer, though, isn't it?
I know about some amateur radio stuff, but I don't know much about 5G.
Yeah, 5G is the millimeter bandwidth. What happens is you're in the gigahertz. You're in the 5.
These I guarantee you these are at 700 megahertz. It's nowhere near that high end.
Right. Yeah, I know those because
that's a fundamental cellular frequency.
Right. The cellular band is between 7 and 900 megahertz. The 5G is when you get into the gigahertz. So now you're in. It's complex.
Yeah, they don't have that yet.
Yeah, they're trying to roll it out in the next year or so. And what they're gonna put on like a lot of smart cars and stuff like that on it, and the new telephone service obviously too. But yeah, I haven't listened to ham radio because ham radio is.
You should try to get a license, an amateur radio license.
I'm gonna try because
Get the technician license. Teaches you all about electronic theory.
Yeah, years ago they used to have to get the Morse code. They don't do that.
You don't have to have it.
You don't do that no more, right? Yeah, I might look into that because I know a lot about the. Well, I know about they got 2 meter and they got the 440. Are you operating 440 or 2 meter?
I've been poking around on 2 meters again, which
2
is
meters?
like 150 megahertz.
Okay, that's on the VHF side. I got you. Yeah. You know what? I'll give it some thought. I definitely will because.
You should do it.
Yeah.
If you have an interest in that, I mean, because it takes a certain type of person to
know
follow up on that. If you have a general interest in radio and you understand frequency and stuff like that, are you an electrician?
I do electrical work. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do a lot of electrical, lot of electrical work. As a matter of fact, these guys are working on the solar inverters right now inside the building. If you look on that roof and you look over here, we got a solar farm on top of this roof here. All solar panels. The whole roof is full of solar panels. And not sure what's going on with that. Maybe the weather's getting warm. Yeah, the weather's getting warm and people act a little crazy. But yeah, I have a great interest in like communication in general, like electricity communication, radio waves.
Yeah, that's so go to ARRL.com. That's the Amateur Radio Relay League.
Amateur Radio
Relay League.
Relay
There's
League.
all sorts of self-study stuff you can do, and you can start to understand how to prepare for the technician class license, which will walk you through fundamental theory for communications. You can just learn a lot.
Right, I'm gonna do that, like on my spare time.
Because you can turn that Bofang
into
and use the repeaters, the ham radio repeaters.
Exactly, you're right. And what I use it mostly for, I use it mostly to listen like Boston Police, ambulance, firefighter, stuff like that.
To receive.
To receive. You can't transmit because, I don't know if you noticed or not, Boston Police changed their PO to a digital PO now.
Yeah, that's what they should do. That.
Yeah, they changed it to a. You know what happened? There was a lot of guys coming on their frequency hacking it, and they were just doing stupid stuff, and they probably didn't want to spend the time triangulating.
Things made it interesting for people to think that they could get on those frequencies.
Well, I had the old ICOM U16 years ago.
Here comes the rest of the team.
Yeah, that's the electricians right there. That's who they are.
Right.
Yep, Mr. Woods, that's the best electrician in town right now.
Not today, it ain't.
Not today, it ain't.
Dude, what the fuck? These things only communicate when they want. You change the fucking board out. Everything came on looking good. It won't Wi-Fi to your phone.
Oh shit.
Like, what the fuck? One problem to the next.
That's crazy, huh?
No bullshit.
You gotta do the best you can. That's all. Other than that, what else can you do?
Just keep rebooting it.
We're trying to connect with the solar panels, and it has to communicate and tell.
Yeah.
I talked to you, buddy. Hey, like the haircut, buddy.
Oh man, I did it myself. It came out terrible.
You did it yourself. I see you. Let me get off. Let me shut this thing down. Hold on.